Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Hi, everyone.
Who's ready for some awesome, cozy chit chat and talks? I know that I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is the most people that we've ever had RSVP ahead of time before. Like 40.
Yeah, that is so awesome.
I think it helps too. I am announcing the winner today of this amazing, fabulous giveaway. And I can't share the screen because it does show the email address. And so we don't want everyone to see everyone's email address. I did that once because I wanted to be fair. And I got like 100 emails of people chastising me.
Oh, no.
They're like, you're not supposed to do that. And I was like, Anyways.
I'm just trying to help.
I know. And I have an extra. So inside of the planner haul comes a Power Sheets. It's a 6-month undated one. So you can start it with that whenever. And I have an extra one too that I'm giving out to somebody on today's Cozy Escape Chit Chat.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
How excited is everyone?
So I have so many planners. Like I could literally give a planner like 2 away every month and still not even dent the planner collection that I have.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I have like a journal problem that like I have bullet journal problems where I do like a lot of that kind of stuff.
I like that you're like me though. Like I can't draw, but I still like using my own handwriting and being organized, even though it's not like, Michelangelo.
Yes, and I'm not very artistic, so like I don't actually draw when it comes to my bullet journal. I mostly like color code things and make things like very, very linear and sort of like minimalistic. Mm-hmm. That's the fun thing for me.
Oh, yeah. I like colors. I like my markers.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We've got some people on. Hello, Lisa and Julie, Pros and Tea, Ellen, Bunny. How are you guys doing today? That was over on YouTube.
Very cool. And over on Podcast, we have, I think the first 2 are like, they posted like right away. Manjula said hello, Cassandra, Talisa, Ryan, Gayleen, Stacy, and Eileen.
How are you guys doing? Did you guys have a good Friday the 13th? Do you guys believe, let me tell me if you believe in the Friday the 13th myth, like that everything's going to go all crazy and just be chaotic. Like, do you feel like you manifest it because that's what you believe is going to happen? Or do you feel like it's just a really cursed day?
You know what's funny is I never know it's Friday the 13th. I'm like I'm mostly surprised every day when I wake up. I'm like, oh my God, it's a Monday. Oh my God, it's Friday. So like, I don't even know what the number is to like manifest anything.
Yeah, I can totally, I would not have noticed that this Friday was Friday the 13th unless we had been posting it during the day. Like, oh, it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Ryan. Yes, not really. It's just a day to me. Yeah. It's funny. It's Camille, my friend, lived on the 13th floor. And I was like, you should get a discount for that. And she was like, why? I'm like, because it's not safe. So.
I know. There's some like hotels that will skip the 13th floor and different things like that.
Yeah. It must be so confusing when the fire department's there running up the stairs.
Yes. Especially if it's not consistent. Like,
right.
Yeah. Lisa says, doing great, had a great day, don't believe, it's just fun. And everybody's like, no, my day went well. Did not notice it this time, had a great day. Good job.
Cool. So we won't talk about Death by Coffee because 1, I haven't even finished it, but we have a whole other chit chat dedicated just to that.
Yes.
But we can talk about other stuff. Is anybody reading Nancy Drew? I asked and like a bunch of people were like, yes. And then when I was like, how far along is everyone? And everyone's like, yeah, I'm still waiting on the books from the library.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's like a huge resurgence in other people like asking for the Nancy Drew books now that the TV show's coming out.
I was hoping that this weekend I'd be able to go to, if you normally go to Books A Million or Barnes & Noble and you go to their bargain section, they sometimes have the whole entire, like 5 of the Nancy Drew books in like cellophane, and you can buy them for like not too expensive and they're hardback.
Nice.
So I was hoping I could get some of those in, but I know that I'm really, really excited about the show because I just watched the most recent movie not too long ago, and I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think they're cute. Pros and Tea, Wait a TV show. Yeah, the CW has a TV show coming out I think it's October 9th or something.
Yeah, it looks so good. Galen.
I've got a ton of books from being a kid still. I don't know, how is that? I asked my mom. I thought she would store them for me because I'm an only child, but she gave them all away.
Oh, see, and I think that's what happened to me with my Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen adventure books.
Mm-hmm.
Because those were, if anything had started me on loving mysteries, it was the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen adventures. And I had every single one of them. And when I started this channel, I wanted to do a video of the cozies that got me into cozies or something like that. And I was like, Mom, where are my Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen ones? And she was like, honey, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was like, Mom, I had 60 of them. And so I started collecting them. So if I go to Gardner's used bookstore, anytime they have them, I just buy every single one that they have.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah, I'm just well, because they don't even carry them at regular bookstores anymore because Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are no longer popular.
I think they're still, happening.
Yeah,
I mean, there's that
semi-relevant as adults, but kid Courtney loved them.
Yeah, well, there's that other Olsen twin that is in the Avengers, so I feel like she helps keep the Olsen name alive.
I 100% agree. Galen says that she just finished collecting the entire series and she's planning on rereading the entire series in 2020.
Awesome.
That sounds amazing.
Didn't even know there was a new TV show coming out. Yeah, the only thing that I'm kind of I wasn't really into Riverdale, and it looks like it's going to be kind of like Riverdale, dark and mysterious versus, I don't know if it's going to be supernatural, but it didn't look like it was going to be light and cheery like the movies have been.
Yeah. Which, okay, so, and you can tell me if I'm totally off base with my pickiness of that. I loved Riverdale. I thought that was really, really good, but I probably didn't have something invested in Riverdale. But I had just rewatched all of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and so I was super excited for the new one to come out, but I had no idea it was going to be dark. And so I watched it and I had all these high expectations of my childhood to be relived. And I was so sad.
Yeah, I think just my personality nowadays, I want something light and cheery. Even Buffy, even though it's kind of dark, it was still funny and light. It wasn't, I don't know, the new dark ones are a little too serious for me.
They're way too serious. And I feel like they also get too political and too into what's going on in the times and not necessarily what I want to feel in my heart. I watched all Buffy and Angel and Firefly, and there were serious moments and some dark moments, but it was mostly lighthearted. It felt like you were there.
Yeah.
But the other ones, I just can't put myself in the storyline. Yeah,
same thing. I mean, I didn't like Riverdale, but I didn't dislike it. I was just kind of I just wasn't invested or care about any of the characters. So
yeah. We've got on YouTube, Lisa says, I started my mystery love with the Encyclopedia Brown Boy Detectives in the 4th grade.
Oh, those were cute. I love those.
Those are really good. I had those in my classroom when I taught 5th grade. They loved them.
I saw in, I don't know if anyone ever watches the book deals that go on Publisher's Lunch, and they'll talk about deals obviously the books won't come out for 2 or 3 years, but they did say that someone is writing a new Encyclopedia Brown series for the 2020s or whatever.
That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. I've been reading the Agatha Audley, the middle grade.
Oh yeah, you recommended it.
It's really, really cute. I really, really like it.
Good. Ryan, I might have to reread those, the Nancy Drew books. I remember the old Mary-Kate and Ashley mysteries when I was younger. Eileen, my teacher, read them to us. Yeah, they're cute.
They're really good. I mean, and it gets you thinking. I really, really like that.
I feel like there's a change too, or maybe it's just like people I like or attract, but I was talking to Becca the other day. We were just talking, she's another author. We were talking about how things have kind of changed on what's popular. Like Mean Girls was super popular, at least like a decade ago, where everyone's kind of like catty and mean to each other. But I watched Booksmart the other night, and it's these two nerdy girls, and they're like super nice to each other. Like, it's funny, like, if anyone's seen it, like the dynamic in Mean Girls is they're always like, oh, stop trying to make fetch happen. And, you know, they're just like being like slamming each other, versus in Booksmart, she was like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. She's like, no, you look beautiful. Oh my God, you're glowing. Like they just went on and on with like trying to build each other up and give each other compliments. And so like, I feel like those are the kind of movies and shows that like I'm attracted to and want to watch. And I don't think I'm alone. I think other people like that now more too than that Mean Girls sort of like.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like when you gave me so I could go and watch like the cozy mystery movies and stuff, I binge watched all of the Murder, She Baked because I hadn't seen any of them. And like, I was just so excited and so happy throughout like the whole entire watching all of those. I didn't feel any angst. I didn't feel any like any stress. I just felt like, oh, it's going to end well. Like, I know there's a murder. Someone died. That's very sad, but it's going to get solved. And it was so good. And I loved it so much. So thank you for allowing me to be able to do that because it was really good.
Yeah, of course. Even like the other night, I tricked Ben. So Ben doesn't like watching romance movies. However, he hates like if we rent something and we don't watch it because we've wasted the money. So sometimes what I'll do, don't tell him. He never watches these videos, but I'm always like, oh, oops, I accidentally pushed rent. So we rented it. What are we going to do now?
So have to watch it.
Yeah. Even then we were watching, I can't remember what it was. It was this cute little romance. It was like just a random movie. And he was like, oh, this is so boring. And then all of a sudden, like the one main character got sick and it was a small town and all the small town people came over and they brought her soup and hot cocoa and they brought a doctor. And he's like, oh, I think I like this movie now. Cause it was just everyone being nice. It like gives you that warm, like glowy feeling.
I think that's how Aaron felt when there's a new murder mystery one with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Yes, so good, right? So I started the movie right when he got home, and I knew that he needed to sort of like relax because he always has to unwind. So he was just like on his phone, kind of ignoring the TV, but I was still watching it. And then I slowly saw his phone like just go and like rest on his lap. And then he just started watching it and then he giggled and I was like, yes.
You're like, got you.
Because if I would have said, hey babe, do you want to watch this movie? He'd have been like, no, that looks weird. I'd have been like, all right, I'll just watch it by myself. But then I tricked him and I was like, no, we're going to watch it.
Yeah.
And it was really good. And he enjoyed it. He was like, so this is like a cozy mystery? I was like, 100%. And he was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that one movie to come out. It's the one that's supposed to be like Clue. I can't remember what it's called. It has a guy from Captain America in it, I think. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
I can't think of the name either. It looks so good. It's coming out this fall sometime. Anybody know? Anyone?
Yeah, start commenting. We have Julie on YouTube saying Hallmark Mystery Channel has all their new cozy mystery show episodes in the next couple of months. And Bunny says we need more uplifting movies like you just shared about.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I have like every Sunday night I've DVR'd the Hallmark Channel because for some reason they're showing them on Sunday and they're showing them way past my bedtime. Like it's 9 p.m. I can't stand that late. Especially like on a school night.
Yeah, exactly. No, I am like certain to snooze at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm just down for the count. I'm done.
I'm perfectly happy like that. Oh, Lisa, I love the movie Murder by Death. It is a favorite movie of all time. Murder by Death. I don't think I've seen that. Have you?
No, I have not, but that sounds amazing. Julie says that my boyfriend always watches cozy mysteries with me. He loves them. And then on this side, we have Haley saying, or no, not Haley, Stacy, taking notes. I got to do that with my boyfriend.
Yeah. Haley, I don't think Hulu Live has the Hallmark Channel. No, nobody has the Hallmark Channel. Like, you literally have to buy a cable subscription.
Yep.
That's the only way to get it.
And it has to be a cable subscription. It can't just be that you're doing internet through the cable company. Yeah. That doesn't count because I tried.
Yeah. It's the only way. Yeah, it's a total bummer. You know, they had a survey once for Hallmark Channel, and it, no joke, took me an hour to fill out. I don't know who made this survey, but I don't think they took any of the feedback, because I was like, Hallmark Now, the on-demand app, would be so amazing. Like, I would pay extra if you would at least, even if it's a week or a month delay, like, show new stuff. Like, everything on there is from like 1984.
Mm-hmm. Or if the Hallmark app let me stream to my TV.
Yeah.
It doesn't let me stream to my TV. So like, I've got the Chromecast, and I've also got the Amazon Fire Stick.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't let me stream to my TV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to either watch on my laptop or on my phone, and I'm just like, that's not as cozy. It's not as cozy to curl up next to like Aaron with like my teeny laptop sitting precariously through on our legs.
Yeah. Yeah, Apple TV does that too. So we, so to circumvent that, I bought an HDMI cord that I will hook into the iPad. But then it's like, for some reason, it like truncates our screen because we have one of those widescreen TVs.
So Ellie Alexander is watching us right now. She said, I'm watching while waiting to pick up my kiddo from practice. You two are super adorbs and matching. We did not match on purpose.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah. She jumped on and I was like, we're maroon twins.
Yes. I mean, we pretty much look alike. We should probably
100%.
put labels so you know who's who.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Talisa says that the movie is called Knives Out, the one that you were talking about.
Oh, yes.
That comes out in November.
Cool.
Yes.
We will talk about that definitely on a cozy chat. So everyone mark in their calendar to go watch that.
Yes.
Haley, that would be amazing. I'm surprised they don't offer that option. Everyone's starting to do a streaming option. Maybe one day Hallmark will jump on board. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Did you see the previews for the Apple movies coming out?
No, I didn't see the preview for the Apple movies. I know that I'm super, yeah, go on.
Not Apple. Sorry, I meant Disney.
Disney, yes. I was about to say, I'm super excited about Disney.
Yeah.
Because Aaron and I are canceling our Netflix because we don't, like, all the things that are good are moving from Netflix out. And it's all going to be Disney.
I mean, I don't understand. They might just combine those two channels, I bet.
Yeah, I think that would work really, really well.
Plus, some of the movies look like cinematic. Like, I'm surprised they're not going to the movies. They're just going to be streamed on Disney or Disney Plus, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's Disney Plus, and that's where like all the Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, and then with Disney Plus, you could also get Hulu as well, I think. Aw, hit the like button on the way. Hit that thumbs up, says D. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Let's see. We've got some people saying that Murder by Death is really good. It's a comic cozy movie.
Okay.
Awesome. Yes. That sounds amazing.
Pros and tea. What about a Roku? I don't know about a Roku. I've never used one of those.
No, I've never used Roku either.
Bunny Santa Maria. I have 2 on cable and pay for the streaming on phone and tablet. Do you know if Darrow and Darrow is new? Darrow and Darrow is new, and I think I don't think it's going to be streaming, but they for sure. So I just saw the last Darrow and Darrow, and then I don't know if they have any more planned.
What is Darrow and Darrow? This is new.
It's so good. So it's on Hallmark Channel, and I think they definitely have 3, and they just did the 4th movie, and it's Darrow and Darrow is a lawyer team, but it's a mom and daughter. And the mom was like some high-powered New York executive, but she lost her job, so she moved back to the small town, and now they're Darrow and Darrow together.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it doesn't do the standard trope where she's dating the cop. Instead, she is dating the federal prosecutor, or not the federal, the district attorney or something like that. So
I like that because then you get like sort of a different, like, I don't know, viewpoint of the crime.
Plus, the guy is very like a beta character. Like, he's super sweet and nice, and he's not like all gruff alpha male or anything. He's always like helping her and being cheerful and fun.
I like that. We've got some people joining. We've got Trisha. Hi, Trish. How are you? Kayla from Literature Reads. Hey, guys. Literature Reads says, I don't know where to get the Hallmark Channel in Canada. Do you know about
Oh,
Canada?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. I know that you can, if you want to, you really want to watch the movies and things, you can buy the movies on YouTube. You can buy them on Amazon Prime. And different things like that, but I'm not quite sure about Canada, my dear.
It's tough though, because they don't stream them all, or they don't make all of the movies available for purchase. Just some of them. So
yeah, because so if you want to watch them in chronological order, it's very hard to be able to do that.
Yeah. Maybe they'll expand. Yeah, I think it's kind of sad. They have such great programs, but they don't seem to be expanding like Hulu and Netflix and everybody else. So it's tough. You know what else I really like too about Daro and Daro is the daughter is nerdy and friendly and helpful. And I just don't know why they still sometimes in TV shows have that trope where the kid's like a troublemaker and like so anti-parents. And I don't know. I think it's just cuter. There's that. Have you seen that show Fresh Off the Boat?
No, I haven't.
So it's super cute. All like the kids are total nerds and like the youngest son like loves being around his mom all the time. Anyways, it's like a cute show. I think that makes it better versus having like that troublemaker kid who's always at odds with their parents.
That angstiness that doesn't necessarily need to be angsty.
Right. Yeah. Or like in The Good Witch, how the daughter's like just
nice, which is amazing. And I love, and I don't know, I feel like that too, because I don't know. I feel like they don't show as many of how life actually can be in some families as well. They always go straight to the negative or to what can boost, the ratings because it's all edgy and things like that. And I'm like, but you also want to show how things also can be.
Yeah, I think all that animosity though, I think it's the same thing. I don't think people like it anymore as much as they used to back in the 80s.
No, I 100% agree. Have you seen the new Nancy Drew movie?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's really, really good. And so the movie sort of starts out where she's in a little bit of trouble because she was, someone was picking on her friend and like did like a viral video of picking on her friend. And she sort of got her justice by getting back at him. And it was hilarious, the prank that she did. And I'm not going to ruin it for anyone, but her relationship with her dad, he's the town's lawyer in a small town. They moved from a big city and they moved to a small town, and he's the main lawyer there. And he was like, listen, kiddo, you can't just take justice into your own hands. And so it like showed his job, but their relationship was still really good. Like he still made her go and do the volunteer work and things like that. Like you still have to work off what you did. I understand why you did it, but I'm not judging you too harshly as a person. And I don't know, I really liked that parenting. I was like, that sounds really, really good.
Yeah, I think people want to just show them getting along and helping each other out.
Yes, exactly.
What do we have over here? Love Bunny. I love The Good Witch. Yes. Literature Reads. I want to watch all of these. And oh my God, Lisa, thank you so much. It means a lot. Bunny, I have not. By the way, both you ladies look flawless. Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's funny. I asked Courtney, I was like, how did your skin get so flawless? Maybe you could make a video on that. She's like, yeah, it just is. It's just genetically perfect.
I was like, it's just genetics. Like I still get like breakouts and things like that, but most of the time my skin, I have very, very oily skin. So anything that gets in my pores, my skin automatically just like pushes out. So I don't really get that much acne on my face. When I was a kid, I didn't have acne on my face. I actually had it, it's kind of gross, on my back. Like, because I wore a lot of sports bras and things like that, and I went running, and so there was a lot of like, so I had like, I didn't like wearing tank tops as a kid. So where people would, you know, put on a whole bunch of makeup there, I would have liked to have put makeup on my back and not have looked so gross.
You get back facials now.
Yes.
I love getting those. I don't have any problems, but I just like, it's like soothing without like being like a hard massage.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Y'all are just like filling up my bucket over here. Stop it. You're going to make me blush.
She's always that dewy gorgeous. Yeah, she is. Like, her skin glows. Like, most people need a tan to like look good. Like, I always put bronzer on. Courtney does not need that at all.
Yeah. I kind of like hide from the sun.
Have
like, I have a little bit of bronzer on. Like, I'm normally a lot more pale than this.
Do you get burnt in the sun?
Mm-mm.
So you can tan if you wanted?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm part Native American, and so I tan really, really well. I just avoid it. I put on like big sun hats, and I constantly am applying sunscreen and everything like that.
That's a good idea. I grew up in the 90s where I like actually paid to sit in a tanning bed. I'm like mortified that I did that. But
yeah, my mom used to have me do that when I was like 12 or 13.
Really?
And, yeah. And like for my senior prom, you need to go get tan. And I'm just like, I don't want to go get tan. And then, so I'd go get tan or whatever. And then, finally, whenever I like had the choice of what I wanted to be, I was like, no, I'm going to be this pale person. And I'm just going to live in my paleness.
Ryan, I burn easily, don't tan. I mean, I burn easily too, but I do tan. So, but I try to avoid the sun now, like at all costs as an adult.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a question. Lisa, where's your pumpkin spice latte?
Oh, I mean, I drank it. I've been getting pumpkin spice lattes. So thanks for following me, obviously, on Insta stories. So I went and found pumpkin spice lattes yesterday at S3, which is a huge sacrifice because they have these really cute, it's where they have the rainbow lattes, where we'll go whenever you come to visit San Diego. So they, instead of getting the rainbow latte, I got the pumpkin spice latte.
How was it?
It was delicious and magical and everything that I hoped it would be.
See, I'm not the biggest pumpkin spice. I'm a cinnamon dolce person.
Oh, those are very good. Mm-hmm. And then today I went to Starbucks and just had the traditional Starbucks pumpkin spice latte.
As you should. 100%.
You know what I do really miss though is Argo tea. I don't know if anyone has Argo tea. It is the best tea in the entire world. And so Argo tea is like the Starbucks of tea. And so you can get a latte of anything, but it's tea based instead of like an espresso. So you could get a pumpkin spice tea latte, a chocolate mint tea latte. Like, it's just so
that
wonderful.
Sounds like heaven.
Yeah, it's totally heaven.
That sounds amazing.
Let's see. Apple cider all the way for Natalie. Trish, I made pumpkin cookies today. Sounds delicious.
Yes.
Natalie at the tanning booth. Yeah. Trish, living in Canada, my skin is so dry. Oh. Lou, I don't do the sun either. I rock my graveyard tan all year long. Funny, when I lived in San Diego, I had oily skin. Moving to the Pacific Northwest, my skin is drier. Could be age too.
For dry skin, I use, what is it called? Oh, goodness. Of course, it's on the tip of my tongue. Hold on, I'm going to look it up, and then I'll let you know. But it is the best ever. It's called Nitamins by something. It's the cutest freaking packaging, but it makes your just whole entire face so amazing. So in the winter, I get really, really dry. And this makes it just go away. It's by Origins. Nitamins by Origins, and it is amazing. So if you have really dry skin, you might try Nitamins. You don't have to, a little goes a long way.
Yeah, I guess I'm just lucky. I have your typical Asian skin where I've just never had any problems. I still have only ever washed my face with a bar of soap. Don't use any moisturizer. And I just use whatever cheap bar of soap is in the shower. I just don't put a lot of effort.
Use what you have.
Yeah. I guess it's just not an issue. So where I spend a lot of money is conditioner. Because I have so much hair and like
your hair is gorgeous though.
Oh, thanks. I just feel like it needs conditioner all the time.
See, I'm just waiting for my wedding day so I can cut my hair back off because it's too long.
You don't like it?
It is way too long. I'm normally like my hair's normally like up to here. So this is like a good 2.5 inches way too long for me.
Do you have a special hairdo that you're doing for the wedding?
Yes, and so I do sort of like a elongated bob. So it's shorter up here in the back so that it's not touching my neck, and then it's longer up here. And it's really, really, really cute. It's like sort of like 1940s or like 1920s, sort of vintagey kind of in the way, and I love it. And my hair, I'm wanting it to be curly for the wedding to make it that short.
Oh yeah, curl, so like your hair just goes right up.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay. I only have like, I think it's 29 more days until I get married.
Well, the pictures last forever, so it's a small sacrifice.
Exactly.
Stacy, I hope you at least post one pic of you all done up for your wedding. I'm sure she will.
Yes, no, I will 100% show you guys all the pictures of the wedding. It's a really, really small wedding. Like, I think including Aaron and I, it's 27 people total.
Yeah, that's very small.
So very, very small and tiny.
But affordable. You know, my friend from college is getting married next weekend. And same thing. I asked him, you know, I didn't get an invite. Where's the wedding? He's like, we're just going to go down to the Justice of the Peace and just have dinner with some people locally. And that's it. So no big thing.
It's really nice. It's just, it's not as stressful. I really like it.
Interesting stat too that said, I can't remember where I read this, but the less you spend on the wedding, the longer your marriage lasts, like statistically, proportionally, they've done studies. So I don't know if that's just coincidence or maybe, I think my guess is that people who spend a lot on weddings get married way younger because their parents just pay for it because you're so young in your 20s. And then people that don't are like, I'd rather put that money towards a house or something.
Yeah. And that's what we prefer. Like we don't even have a registry. So we're not registered anywhere or anything. Because I mean, we're adults. We've been living our adult life for a while. We have pretty much anything that we want in like kitchen wise or like home decor wise or anything like that.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, let's see. Trish said, thanks, Courtney. I will get some for my dry skin. Lisa said, I use Cetaphil body cream. It's great. Literature reads, my hair is the same way. I have huge Hermione hair. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I just think they should just sell, like, conditioner should always be twice as large as the shampoo. Let's see. I love it long on you, Courtney. Lisa said that.
Thank you.
Trish, I can't believe how close your wedding is. Bunny, it's getting closer, Courtney. Excited for you. Julie, I swear by Olaplex hair products. Although, do you know that Courtney and I use the same hair care products?
We do. It's a coincidence.
Yeah. Because I was talking about all my favorite things and our favorite things are both Function of Beauty.
Function of Beauty is amazing because you can tailor the shampoo and conditioner 100% to your hair. So you just go online and you fill out like what kind of hair you have, what you're wanting it to do, all of this stuff. And you can sign up for just one bottle of conditioner and shampoo to send to you. I sign up for that every 3 months because it seems like every 3 months is when I run out of my shampoo and conditioner. And it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. If you have longer hair like me, you probably want, I do the every 2 months. And then I have conditioner that comes once a month, like an extra thing of conditioner. So,
yeah. Well, with long hair, you've got to keep it conditioned.
Yeah. What else?
Bye, Kayla. Sorry, Kayla says that she's leaving. Bye, Kayla. Love you, girl.
I did try. Did you try the other ones? I tried Pros and I tried Formulate.
I think I just have the Formulate one, the one where you pick everything. Is that what you're talking about?
They're competitors to Function.
Oh, no, I haven't tried those. There was this one company that I tried to use, but it was super expensive and I was not getting the payoff that it was promising for my hair.
Yeah, I tried. So Prose was like super thin and it was like almost like cheap. You know what I mean? Like you're like, did I really just pay $80 for this? And it didn't do anything for my hair. So it like made it feel worse and it was kind of oily and dry. So I stopped using Prose and then I tried Formulate because they sent me a thing to do like a free video or whatever. And I just felt so bad. So I never did a video because it was so terrible. Like my hair felt kind of, like when I use Pantene, my hair feels coated. You know what I mean? Like I didn't rinse it out or something. And so I just sent it back to them like after a couple of tries. And I was like, I can't do a video.
Yeah. Anything that I do on my channel, if I talk about it, it's because I honestly care about it. I'm not going to, I've never gotten paid to review anything. Like they'll just send it to me and say, you know, for an honest review, and I'll message them and I'll be like, okay, but I really didn't enjoy it. Do you want me to review it because I'm going to be honest, or do you just want me to not say anything about it? Because I was like, it's your choice. It's your product. I'm not trying to bash your product, but here's some things you could do better. Yeah. Yeah. Because I try not to be picky. We've got 2 questions. One says, oh, it's Diane. She says, you should crash his wedding. And she says that she uses Avita.
Oh.
Yeah. Avita, I think they used to do Avita. I think that's like my old hairstylist used to use Avita on me.
Avita product smells so good. I don't know what they use for perfume, but it smells magical. Like it smells like you spent $1 million. You're like, yes, I feel good about spending $80 for this bottle of shampoo. So plus there, I honestly, I haven't used their products in so long. I don't remember. I'm sure they're good. But yeah.
Yeah, I haven't used them in a really long time. I've been using it probably for the past 6 months. I've been using the Function of Beauty.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Ryan, I had an iced pumpkin spice latte. You know, I don't do iced drinks. I don't know why. They don't bring me the same level of happiness as the hot drinks.
I feel like they're just not as cozy.
Yeah, that's it too. Plus, I just want it to be cold and like use a fire and then hold my like warm drink. But I have tons of friends that like the iced stuff. So that sounds like a great choice, Ryan.
The only iced drink that I like in the summer is an iced chai tea latte. I love it hot and I love it cold, but that's the only drink that I can do in both temperatures and in iced. I don't really even like iced tea very much either.
Yeah, people look at me weird. It'll be 95 degrees out, but I will still get a hot tea.
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
Yeah, Ryan. And the other flavor over salted caramel mocha. Yeah, those both sound like excellent choices.
Natalie says, you instantly know it's Avita by the smell.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah, 100%. And Julie says, Lanza products are good too. I've never heard of Lanza.
I've never heard of Lanza either. I wonder if are they expensive, Julie? Maybe they're out of my price range.
Yes, maybe they're the, something Marilyn Monroe would use.
Right. Because there's certain products that are like, I like, is it Tom Ford? I like the Tom Ford makeup products, but they're just so exorbitantly expensive. I just don't buy them.
Yeah. I fell in love with a new perfume. It's Daisy Love by... I think it might be Marc Jacobs. I don't know. Daisy Love, but I love it so much, but I have like a little like tester tube until like I'm 100% finished with it because the perfume's like $70. Wow. And every time I buy anything, I'm like, how many books could I buy with this? Like everything's always in book buying range. Like how many books could I have bought with this?
Yeah. It's a good way to measure stuff. Yeah, I actually don't wear perfume. I don't know why. I think because I started teaching aerobics, so it was kind of pointless. I would sweat it off, and then I just never got back into it. But yeah, but I love perfume. It smells, there's like some really good scents out there.
We've got Rosalia. She says, are you both writing a cozy?
We kind of sort of are. I honestly have been like, so if you watch my vlog, The Day in the Life Today, pretty much this whole month, all I'm doing is pretty fabulous stuff and business stuff and stuff for the YouTube channel. And then in theory, all of October. So what I try to do is I try to make a lot of money so that then for October, like a couple, 2 or 3 months, I can absolutely not do any work and just write. And so I'm not good at like, I know some people are like, I write every day for 30 minutes. I can't do that. Like I need 30 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm slowly but surely writing. I have a full-time job. In the first, I would say 2.5 months of my job, I work 50, 60-hour weeks because of how busy we are with it. And so, and also right now I'm planning a wedding. So I have the first 10 chapters. If you want to go to courtagonist.com, there's at the top of my website, it says graded in red. And I've got the first 10 chapters there that you can go and read. And I'd love as much feedback as possible. Like, how cozy is it? Is it cozy enough? Like, give me some thoughts, because I am not a professional writer. This is the first time that I've ever tried to write anything. I'm a professional reader. I will 100% stand behind that. But writer, not necessarily. So you guys can go and read it and see what you think and everything like that.
Everybody has to start somewhere, and your writing is excellent. I think it is very good, like above beyond average of professional writers.
Thank you. I blame all of the essays that I had to write for my master's.
Oh, we have a question on Crowdcast. Someone popped a question. Diane says, try a Venti ice mocha. So good.
I love mochas in general. They're amazing. Ryan says, Courtney, I have a chai tea that I like from my local tea and spice store. It's called pumpkin chai latte tea. That sounds amazing, Ryan. That sounds that sounds like the perfect mixture of the two drinks that Lisa and I like to drink.
Yeah. Yeah, at S3 they had a pumpkin. I don't know what makes it dirty. They were like, it's a dirty chai pumpkin latte. I think maybe.
Julie says that the Lanza products are expensive. They are at Ulta or a beauty shop, but that it changed her hair from extremely dry to soft and shiny.
Huh.
You got to do whatever you got to do. That sounds. If it did magic for you, that's amazing.
Bunny said, living in San Diego, it's always hot. At least it was to me. That's why I moved way north. Yeah, actually, it's, I think the further or the closer you live to the ocean, the cooler it is, because we lived, I want to say maybe half a mile from the ocean at our last apartment. And it was nice and cool every day. And now that we moved literally just 2 miles inland, it's now like 10 or 15 degrees hotter. So the trick is to stay next to the ocean.
It's just gross here in Oklahoma always. Like it's today was a nice was nice weather, and like the high was 78 because we had a whole bunch of rain. But tomorrow the high is 92, but that's before the heat index, so it'll probably be about 100 degrees. Like last Saturday it was 104, and it's miserable. That's so miserable.
And there's humidity too, right?
Oh yeah, extreme. It feels like when you walk outside, you're hit with a wall of humidity. There is no like reprieve from it at all.
How did your family end up in Oklahoma?
So my dad's side of the family, they moved from Ireland to Kansas for like work. They were in the I think they came over through New York and then just finally found their way down here to Kansas. And then my mom's family, I believe they are originally German, but I have no idea how they found their happy way here to the great state of Oklahoma, but they did.
I mean, I feel like it was hard. Was this like the 1800s, do you know, or the 1700s?
It was during, I believe, on my dad's side of the family, I'm pretty sure it was during the 1800s. And then on my mom's side of the family, I'm pretty sure it was like early 1900s. I know that they lived through the Dust Bowl. So, and that's in the 1930s.
Right.
But yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's interesting how people, because there was no internet back then. So like, I always ask my dad, I'm like, why did the Seiferts settle in Kankakee, Illinois? And because they came over from Germany. So they came over from Germany and apparently they just ran out of money on the train and they couldn't take the train any further west. And so that's how they just ended up settling in Kankakee.
I know that a lot of people who moved to Oklahoma did it during the Boomer Sooner era, where they were getting rid of the land as quickly as possible. So that's probably what happened. Haley says it's 58 degrees where she is in Alaska. That sounds amazing and perfect to me.
Alaska. Yeah. I don't know. We'll check back in with you in like a few months. It could be kind of brutal.
Yes. And then Aline says her family went to Oklahoma from Pennsylvania in the 1800s for the land rush.
That makes sense. Free land. What other weather? Oh, thank you. Pros and teas. A dirty chai is a chai with espresso. Now I know. Yes. I've always wondered. Let's see. What else do we have? Lisa, Trish.
Oh, good night, Trish.
It's terribly hot in Arkansas. I saw a sign of 102 today. Jeez. Yeah, 3 digits is like, that's brutal. Funny. I grew up in Kensington, also lived in North Park, Kensington. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I am, like in terms of eastish of San Diego. So Deborah, it's hot here in Kansas too. Lou, miserable in Tennessee too. Come on, fall. I know. When will the fall and winter weather get here? I
know. We need it like bad. Ryan, my mom's side moved from Massachusetts to South Dakota in the early 1900s.
Haley, I love the weather here. We've been here a little over a year and love having a real winter. We moved here from Tennessee, and then before we were in North Carolina, so it barely ever snowed there. I don't know. I mean, I grew up with snow. You grew up with snow too, right? Snows in the winter?
Lately, we have not had any snow. Like when I was a child, we had snow all the time. Like every winter there'd be snow, but probably for the last 4 years, it maybe snowed once a year. And it was like the very, very light dusting that was gone by like 11 o'clock.
Global warming.
Yeah. And it makes me sad because winter and fall are my favorite times of the year. And I need that in my life.
Ryan, we were mostly German and English and a wee bit of Irish.
A wee bit of Irish.
Oh, and we missed it too. He also said, and mint Nilla chai Nilla. That sounds good. A lot of vanilla, or maybe the Nilla cookies.
Yeah.
I started my traditional cozy mystery called Booked on Murder. That sounds cute. I like that.
That's a good title. That's a good cozy title there, Ryan. Good job. Good job.
It took a little while to get it started. That's okay. As long as you're starting and you're doing stuff.
We've got Deborah over here. This is the first live chat I've ever been in. Courtney, I was moseying to your page to find out the book and to find out the book about the world Hitler had won the war. Oh, that is the one that Hitler won the war in is by Daniel Quinn, and it's called Dachau, After Dachau by Daniel Quinn. One of my absolute most favorite authors of all time. You should read Ishmael, My Ishmael, and the Story of B, but that one is really, really, really good. You got me so excited. I kind of want to reread it now.
Julie, I'm ready for fall clothes and boots. Yes. Fall clothes just look so much cuter on me, but I feel
like everybody looks cuter in fall clothes.
Yeah.
I feel like you stylize easier. Like you've got hats and scarves and boots, and like in the summer, I'm just trying to wear as least amount of clothing as possible to live, but still look like I, have good self-esteem and I don't want to like show everything.
I just wear workout clothes all summer. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dry fit. K.T. Montgomery, hello from Texas. Hello, Texas. Bunny, mine too, Courtney. I'm not sure what we were talking about.
I don't remember.
Natalie, growing up in Michigan, I'm over snow, glad for the reprieve. Lisa, I went fall, winter, cold weather, boots, sweaters, and coats and jackets. Us too. Bunny, Santa Maria, I too, Lisa. I'm sure she's just agreeing with how much we love fall and winter weather and hot drinks.
Yeah, all the hot drinks, all of just the coziness and everything like that.
Tresha, I love the fall. Bunny, Santa Maria, fall, loving the fall. Yep, we all like the fall. So before we run out of time, do you want to announce winners?
Yes, let's announce winners.
Okay. I am not going to share my screen because you can see everybody's email. I don't know.
Yes.
So
okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going to leave the screen for a second. My dog is scratching at the door and I don't want it to be like super loud. So continue.
Okay. So the winner for so I have two winners that I'm declaring. So the first one is the person who won this huge, amazing planner haul. And her name is Shannon Capel. Is there a Shannon Capel on the call? There might not be a Shannon Capel.
Is there a Shannon Capel here?
Shannon Capel. She has an AOL email. I can share that much. All right. So the second prize, the Cultivate What Matters. So we're going to do the comments again. So I just need two numbers. So let's see. Ryan, give me a number because I know he's watching.
Yes. We can always count on Ryan.
Oh, you know what? Because you're logged in as me. You're the one that has, do you have Microsoft Excel on your computer?
I have, I've got Google Sheets. I could download it too.
So if you go to the top at options and then just go to export the chat, like I did last time.
Oh, export chat log.
Yeah.
I got it. Let me then go to, so he gave me the number 5.
We need a second number this time. And so Haley, give me a second number if you're still there. $11. So what is 5 times 11?
55. It's a judgy-free zone. Do you want me to scroll down to 55?
Yeah. So whoever number 55 is will get this 6-month undated, beautiful gold foiled power sheets, which is still in the plastic. I haven't even opened it. It's still sealed.
Okay. Hold on. We actually weren't at 55 yet. We were at 45 over here on the thing. I'm going to download it again.
Okay.
Really quick. Super quick.
We can talk about my sugar-free chocolate. I don't know if anybody else has to do sugar-free. I have to do sugar-free just because sugar, for some reason, lately has made me really nauseous. So I only do honey and maple syrup. So I have been doing Russell Stover sugar-free, which has stevia. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, if you're wondering, these sugar-free caramels, I thought they would be like the Ghirardelli ones. They were kind of a disappointment. So I would say pass on these.
Oh, no. All right. Are we ready for the winner?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. It is going to be Haley.
Yay. Look at that. Maybe she knew. That's how she did the math.
Yes, 100%. She knew.
Yeah. So Haley, just make sure to, obviously not here, just do lisalattebooks@gmail.com. So just email me your mailing address and I will get these out to you tomorrow morning. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're right under an hour.
Nice.
Look at that.
So these are the best chocolates though. These Pecan Delights, they're like turtles. Anyways, there's nothing left in this box. It's just an empty box. I ate the entire box.
Amazing.
These are actually pretty good. These, the toffee ones are my favorite. So those are good.
And you ordered those online, didn't you?
I did. So the funny thing is all this chocolate I got was only like $35, but then they only have 2-day overnight shipping and that was $32. So I would say wait until you have like a big order to put something in.
I gotcha.
I do have this at the grocery store, but the grocery store, like all grocery stores, only carries a few varieties. So they don't have everything. So they usually just have one or two.
I've been snacking on, you guys saw me throughout the thing. I've been snacking on, these are no-bake cookies, you know, the oatmeal with chocolate and peanut butter, but they're mini bites. They're like teeny tiny compared to the regular cookie, and these are really, really good. I've been snacking on those.
What are you doing tonight after this?
After this, I think that I'm going to go and read. I'm reading the Cup of Fear, A Deadly Cup of Fear, or, oh my goodness, I'm totally butchering the name. It is A Cup of Holiday Fear by Ellie Alexander. She sent me an advanced reader copy, and I'm going to go and read that because it's so good. So good.
So it's not something the rest of us can read.
Not yet. No. If you like Ellie Alexander, you guys are going to love it. It's a Christmas themed cozy.
Nice. I will be reading the Chihuahua Conspiracy. If you can see that.
Yes, I saw that on your story. It looks adorable. That cover is amazing.
I love her books, but so it just came out. I only stopped reading it today so that I could edit that vlog. I thought the vlog would take maybe a minute, but it took literally until we had this like live stream. So I'm going to go right back to reading that. And then I think Ben and I are going out to dinner, but he's been at work, so not sure.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. We've got people who say that Walgreens and Rite Aid carries the bags of sugar-free chocolates. And Julie's daughter is making her watch Friday the 13th.
Cute.
And Natalie says that she's reading Fat Cat at Large with a cinnamon tea.
Very cute.
That sounds amazing. Haley says, I just got the first 3 books in a Bake Shop Cozy mystery series. She's so excited to read them all. Seriously, you're going to love them. They're amazing.
Lisa, I'm reading the second book in the Charmed Pie Shop Cozy series. Nice.
Yes. Anything by Ellery Adams is amazing as well.
K2 Montgomery finishing Death by Coffee with a pumpkin latte. Very nice. Yes. And Lou, I'm reading I Was Anastasia. Ooh. I don't think I've ever heard of that book.
No, but I love the Anastasia, just whole entire conspiracy around. Yeah, it's good. Well, I think that we're hitting that 1 hour mark. I want to thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, these go by so fast.
Happy early Cozy Mystery Day.
Mystery Day. I didn't even know there was Mystery Day. I didn't know that. Did you?
I had no clue. I'd never heard of Cozy Mystery Day.
Well, I guess we'll plan for it next year.
We will. We'll have to do something special and fancy for Cozy Mystery Day. Thank you for telling us, Gayleen.
Yeah, right? Say it on Facebook.
We've got, Susan's reading Death by Coffee, and then very nice. So we will see each other again on Lisa's channel. If you're not subscribed to Lisa Latte, go and subscribe to her right now so that you guys don't miss out on our live streams for the Cozy Escape Book Club on the last Wednesday of every month.
Yep.
All right. Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye, everyone.